Have you ever missed home, but then went back and found out that it didn't feel like home anymore? The house is still there, the street corner is still there, even the people are still there. But the feeling? Gone. And you can't shake the question. Did home change? Or did you? That's one of the hardest things to admit. That the place you thought that would always welcome you feels foreign now. And if you have felt that, you're not crazy, you're not broken, you're just human. And I think deep down, you always know why it feels this way. There's always a moment. For some, it's stepping off the plane, expecting a rush of familiarity, but it never comes. For others, it's walking into your childhood home. The walls feel smaller, the furniture doesn't feel the same. It's almost like stepping into a museum of your own life. And you are the stranger. And then that ache comes. Because home is supposed to feel safe. It's supposed to feel like you. But instead it feels like you're visiting a memory. And that memory no longer belongs to you. Here's the thing. Home doesn't stand still. Even when you leave for a short while, life keeps moving without you. The neighbors you knew aren't there anymore. The shop you loved, gone. Even the slang sounds a bit strange. And let's be honest, it's not just the place that changed. You changed too. Maybe you've lived somewhere else. Maybe you've seen more of the world. Maybe you've simply grown into a different version of yourself. So here's the question. Is it that home has outgrown you, or have you outgrown home? When home doesn't feel like home anymore, what you're really grieving is a part of yourself. The version of you that once belonged there completely. The kid who played barefoot in the streets. The teenager who laughed until midnight on that porch. The person who never questioned where they fit in. And no matter how bad you want to, you can't step back into that person's shoes. That's why you feel that ache. That's why tears sometimes comes out of nowhere. You're not just missing a place, you're missing you. This feeling is not just you. It's not just a Caribbean thing. It's not just an immigrant thing. It's universal. Anyone who's ever left their hometown or gone back to a place that once raised them, they know this ache. Because home was never just walls and streets. It was a mixture of people, smiles, routines. And once one of those things change, the entire feeling changes. You can't drink from the same cup twice, and that's hard to accept. But here's the good news. The ache you feel, it doesn't mean home is lost. It means home is evolving, and so are you. In a minute, I'm going to show you how to reclaim that feeling of home. Not by changing the past, but by carrying its best parts forward. And if you've ever felt like a stranger in your own home, trust me, you're not broken. You're just at a crossroads. What you do next is what matters. When you go back to your old home and it feels strange, it's not just the streets or the buildings that changed. It's that you're missing that deep sense of belonging. It's that feeling that you're safe, welcome, and completely yourself. Everyone needs it. It's like air or water. So when home doesn't feel like home anymore, of course it hurts. And that's why some people spend years trying to go back, hoping they feel the same way they once felt. But here's the truth. You're not that same person anymore. So that exact feeling cannot be recreated. The good news, you don't have to chase it. You can carry it. You don't need the same house or the same neighborhood to feel at home. You can bring pieces with you. Make the meals your grandmother cooked. Listen to the music you grew up with. Share family stories with friends or siblings. These little acts are powerful. They remind you where you come from, help you to feel grounded, even if you're miles away. Home isn't always a place you go back to. Sometimes it's something you carry forward. Here's something tough to think about. Maybe the reason home feels different isn't because it changed, but because you stopped keeping it alive. Think about it. When was the last time you called an old friend from back home? When was the last time you told a younger family member the stories that made you laugh as a kid? We're quick to say things aren't like the way they used to be, but maybe part of the reason is that we stopped keeping those things alive. That's a hard truth, but it also gives you the power to do something about it. So instead of asking, where is home? Ask yourself, how can I create home where I am? You can cook meals that remind you of your family, play music that brings back awesome memories, keep your family traditions alive. Home isn't just one place on a map. It's something you create over and over again. It's okay to feel sad about this. It's okay to feel out of place, even in your hometown. The pain isn't weakness. It's proof those memories mattered. Maybe home isn't a physical spot anymore. Maybe it's something you're meant to carry inside of you. So instead of asking, why doesn't home feel the same? Ask yourself, how can I bring that feeling into my life now? Now here's the big question. If home feels different now, is it because you've grown, or is it because you haven't done enough to keep it alive? Maybe it's both. Maybe home isn't just a place, a city. Maybe it's your values, your memories, your traditions. It's the part of you that you choose to protect and pass on. And the real question is, how much of it are you really willing to carry forward? If this video spoke to you, the next one might just be exactly what you need. I'll leave it right here.